Hi, it's Tommy from Raw Blend. One of the best things you're going to love about your Vitamix machine is that you can cook a steaming hot, nutritious soup in minutes from fresh ingredients. How can the Vitamix machine cook a hot soup, you might be asking? It looks just like my normal blender. Well, the Vitamix is much more than a blender. It actually cooks using friction heat. You can imagine if I did this 30,000 times a minute, how hot my hands would get. Well, the same principles working on the blades. That's what's cooking our soup. Quite amazing when you think about it. So today I'm going to show you how to make a tomato basil soup, one of my favorite recipes. So in the container here, I have 2 cups of water, cold water I'm starting with. And I'm going to put some tomatoes in, throw the whole tomatoes in. You don't have to chop them up. In they go. I'm going to put in a little bit of carrot. Once again, we wash these, we don't peel them. We're getting the good nutrition in the peel. I've got some celery with the leaves. Most important, you leave the leaves on. More nutrition in the leaves, you don't want to waste that. In it goes. A little bit of flavour goes a long way in the Vitamix. A little bit of onion, little bits of garlic with the skin. Not too much or you'll overpower the whole soup. I've got some chilli here. Nice bit of flavour. Even with this stalk, in it goes. Some capsicum. I'm going to get some of this green part in. Once again, the most nutritious part. A lot of the good nutrition lies in these parts. The stems, the seeds, the peels, parts we usually throw away. In it goes. And I've got some cabbage. Cabbage is a fantastic cancer fighter. Great antioxidant. Throw it in. Some cashews. Now, I like to use these as an alternative to milk or cream. It's just going to thicken it up, give it a lovely texture. Looks delicious. And some basil. Tomato basil soup, put some beautiful basil in there. All right, and one last thing, you don't want to forget that, vegetarian stock cube. Let's say Massel vegetarian, and a little bit of seasoning. A little bit of sea salt, a little bit of pepper. That's it, we're ready to go. All right, let's lock our lid into place. I'm going to start it on high speed. I'm just going to pulse the machine. On, off, on, off. See the power of that, 2 horsepower. Just going to suck down everything into the blade. Away it goes. Now that's all chopped it up. Took me a couple of seconds. It hasn't made it hot yet. So I'm going to get it up onto high speed for about 4 to 5 minutes and make that nice and hot for you. All right, soup should be done. Now in the container here we had cold water, raw vegetables. In 5 minutes, we got a steaming hot soup. That was just friction heat, no heating element. Pretty amazing. Imagine being able to make a nutritious soup in the same time it takes you to go through the local drive-thru. Well, now it's possible with your Vitamix. I just showed you how. All right, I'm gonna, what I like to do, if you want a chunky style soup, I'm gonna put some tomato in here. I'm gonna put a little bit of basil back inside there, lock your lid on, slow speed. Just gonna chop it through. Doesn't get much easier than that. Now you got a chunky style soup. Give you something to chew on. All right, let's serve up some of these. Smells so good. You ready? Look at that, so creamy. And the best part is you know what you've put in there. So good for you. All right. Can't wait to taste this. Put a little bit of garnish on here, a little bit of capsicum, a little bit of basil. Beautiful. All right, let's try some of this. Looks so good. Tastes delicious. Tomato basil soup. Now, Jamie Oliver said recently, if the food's got a label on it, it's probably not very good for you. There's no label on fresh fruit and vegetables, just the way Mother Nature intended it to be. I can't wait for you to taste this at home. Bon appetit.